Hello there, I'm Hill. Welcome back to some Thrones of Britannia, playing Northumbria. Why did I do that? I'm not sure. Well, we're fighting this little battle, and I actually auto-resolved it in between episodes, and I won spectacularly. So I really like to see why considering I have so few units, that I'm able to win. It could be that the auto-resolve is heavily featuring the defenders. I don't know. Maybe because I have cavalry, and they don't? But I'm very curious to see what would happen, you know, if I try and... Okay, so I don't even get defenses. Jesus Christ. Okay, that's kind of troubling. How the hell do I make this work?
Command us.
Let's just make a little reserve, and we'll put some cavalry in the forests. Put them in wedge, and we'll give the general again a little bit of a flank. Let's just see what happens. It's interesting to see what happens here because I mean we do not exactly have very strong units. There's some spearmen and some axemen and an elite heavy unit of infantry. But their dudes are going to be really strong. And they have elite melee cavalry. How the hell is this supposed to work out? This is going to go terribly for me. They're not even skirmish cavalry. I can't even, like, overwhelm them. The hell is this going to work out? Well, first of all, I think we're going to need to move the spearmen to the right.
With speed, warriors! Quicken the pace!
Yeah. So we might do. Might make a little
Hasten yourself.
that.
Speed, warriors!
Then we can put these guys in the center.
Hasten yourselves.
There we go. All right, let's move our cavalry around.
Spearman.
So I've learned from the lovely Mordred Viking you can actually revolve by holding down Control and Alt, which is quite nice. Did not know that. And you can press Alt to drag the units around to the right as well. Always good to have these little tips. This is going to be interesting. I don't really see how this is even going to be a possible victory. Because they're moving pretty quick, guys. Alright, and immune to arrows, basically.
Spearman.
Okay. Here come the dogs.
Units have been discovered.
This is a little harsh. What the fuck, man? Well, I guess I could just break these skirmishers without really much concern. I mean, okay, I guess. Oh, they're skirmishers. What? No, they're not like cavalry. Good. Well, I mean, I've killed them, so that's good. And let's go and break them real quick. There we go. Oh boy. Look at that. And they're already broken. No wavering. But look at those casualties. And broken. Okay, I think I can see how the victory can be assured here.
The battle is turning in our favor.
Yeah, no shit.
Where's the fight?
Alright, and then just race them down. Yeah, I guess I can see how this would work. Okay, where are they getting... There's even melee cavalry and they have bloody javelins.
Glory and plunder. Axemen. Where's the fight?
Like Christ, man, what the hell? Alright, let me just really quickly kill those cavalry. Just turn that off. There we go. And then we'll just do these cavalry. We'll just go, we'll ride next to them. Get them, boys. Yeah! Oh, you've been charged, boy.
My leg!
My leg! Okay, there's only 10 of them. Come on. Come on. Oh, shit. Alright, who's actually in this fight right now? Okay, cool. The spearmen are here, so that's good. Let's pull back.
The enemy general is dead.
Hey, he's dead. Never mind, they broke instantly. Well, that was easy. Okay, I can see how that battle is very easily winnable. Having cavalry is really strong. I think that's something we can safely learn. Yep. Cavalry is really good because you're able to wreck enemy skirmishers or enemy reserve units without much concern. I mean, if I were them, what I would have done is I would have sent the warhounds to fight, and I would have sent cavalry around the. I would have sent the warhounds to fight. I would have sent the cavalry around the flanks. I'd have engaged with my spearmen and kept one unit reserve and let them one melee unit reserve protecting skirmishers and stop the enemy cavalry charge with the melee unit, probably winning the battle actually, and then using the skirmishers to harass because we didn't have skirmishers. Like, why waste? Why waste potential? You had skirmishers, bro, and you just didn't use them. That's crazy. And I would have used the skirmishers constantly, and if the enemy infantry were to, once they defeated the war dogs, because they would have, if they started chasing, I would keep pulling back until the skirmishers were out. I would use then I would engage with my 2 infantry and my skirmishers around the sides, and then use them to, I don't know, attack a flank, and then the cavalry to attack a flank as well, because we had numbers on them, break at least one of the units, and then turn on the enemy general. Like, I think if I were them, I could have easily won that, I think. We lost 67 men. Jesus, dude, what are you even doing? So were those rebels against me? Or what? I think they were. That's odd. Very odd. But okay. Well, those units just got very experienced. The spearman now is a silver rank, for Christ's sake. So they're now a very valuable... And aren't I glad? I'm so glad that I got those cavalry. Oh, good shit, guys. We can replenish or we can get some cash. Let's replenish, get a few extra soldiers. Blackmail. Rumor has it this man is working against you and it's about to make his next move. I will pay him off. Why are you being a dick, bro? You have 5 loyalty. Enemy killed in battle. And Knut has already leveled up, which is amazing. So we could... Wait, hang on. Did we not finish the mission? Why isn't the mission not successful? Raid a settlement or a trade route belonging to Westernass. We did. Dick? What the fuck? Well, where are the trade routes? Well, this is frustrating. I'm not gonna get my mission because it just hasn't accepted it. That's value. That's very annoying. So we could increase the command skill here to increase bodyguard size and unit morale, or we could actually go something more along the lines of quartermaster for campaign movement range. I'm gonna get quartermaster for campaign movement range, considering these guys are raiders. But that went well.
Ready for battle.
Now there are still the Westernass army in the north. How many turns will it take to get there? 3 turns. Oh.
We can't.
Where is their trade route? Can I not see trade routes on the map or something? Can't. There's literally no trade routes then. That's kind of frustrating. Are they not trading with anybody? What is this? It's kind of annoying. Alright, I did raid and it just didn't count. That's fine. So why exactly have you taken the settlement from me? That was not yours.
Fine talk will follow.
Jerk. I want it. Why? I'm gonna have to declare war on you then later on. I will just do that.
We serve to the end.
I hope you are aware that I am just going to destroy you later.
Moving out.
But okay. Major choice. I'm gonna wreck you in the face. It's gonna be beautiful. I can't wait. And we also have 10 troops here. So 2 spears, 4 axes, 2 archers, and a cavalry to attack these little rebels. So the thing is, they're a little powerful as well. They have 500 less men than me, but only because they have skirmish. They have 2 skirmishes, so I have more archer fire, but I also have more infantry. So I massively win with regards to infantry. However, their general is somehow unit rank 3, and they have some scout horsemen the same as me. So I out-archer them, but they out-skirmish me, and I have basically 6 infantry to their 3. But this is probably going to be quite an easy battle. And they'll start suffering construction in 3 turns, but let's just fight it now. I mean, it's going to be an interesting battle because it's a small one, 10 versus 8. But they, well, the thing is they have cavalry superiority. But no, cavalry are equal. I have more generals than they do, general troops than they do. But their general is rank 3 because I have command 4, Danegeld won't save you of Edred. I have a 40 more strength than he does in my general's unit. So the problem is that in an out-and-out fight, he would probably win because he's got that 3 experience. The general's unit is going to be the one I need to fire on the most because they're dicks, but they also have shields, so arrows aren't going to be very useful. The skirmishers are going to be a problem because... Oh, very poor armor, I like that. They're definitely... Oh, they do say good attack against cavalry. Okay. So I'm going to need to make sure my spearmen are in reserve against the horsemen. So I'm going to need the spearmen on the flanks. And I'm probably just going to have to sit there and take the skirmish shots, unfortunately. So we're going to need to build a pretty good little line here. I'm thinking, to be honest, just quite literally a flat line like that with axemen, with spearmen on the flanks. Just like that. Pretty basic line, but it's okay. Sometimes basic's fine, you know. Good. And then a couple archers in the center. We'll skirmish it off. And then we have these guys in reserve to fill out gaps or flanks. Probably actually I want to keep them on the left, and then I'll put cavalry on the right so these guys can fight. Let's go.
A cavalry charge to the rear of
Yes,
an
I
enemy
know.
formation.
Just stop telling me that.
Make them pay.
Aye then.
Oh, they're running away. Okay. Let's chase him down. But we're going to walk, not run, please. There we go. We're probably just going to have to take their archer fire, sadly. Because they will out-skirmish us, so we need to watch that. Looks like the cavalry's on the right flank, so we might be using our left spearmen to engage. Problem is, of course, that the left spearmen do not have significant charging bonus at all. At all. Like, they're just not good. So, they're just basically just static lines. That's all they are. Alright. You formed up well. We've got our cavalry to fight their cavalry along with a spear unit. We will move up slowly. We'll wait until we can absolutely fire on them. Where's their skirmishers? Skirmishers at the back. We're probably actually going to be able to fire on them quite soon. Alright, are we in range yet? We are just shy of range. But we are about to hit range soon, so we're going to need to rush up in the last section very quickly. The bow infantry range is just here, so just there. Whereas our bow infantry range is going to be just a bit short, so we have to just run this last bit. Good. Good. Engage. Alright. So we're in melee defense. Nope, they're not in melee defense. Please go into melee defense. I did just tell you to do that, and you refused. There you go. Good. So we took a couple casualties that we did not need to take there. It looks like they're firing on our axemen. That's fine by me. So obviously their sword infantry is going to take nothing. Let's everyone fire on the archers. Let's focus on the archers to try and wipe them out. Yes, I know we're taking a bit of damage, but sorry, we got the metal block chance. We got shields, we're fine. So hopefully we can literally just wipe them out. 2 archer units to 1, because they are not in range yet. So they have skirmishers, they're not in range. This is going to allow us to control the battle, because they have 1 archer unit to our 2. We should be able to get quite a lot of kills. Take your time, boys. Come on. Not really getting kills here, are we? They're actually getting more kills than our axemen for some reason. Because they're having to fire over? I mean, it's a bit annoying. We're only taking a couple kills though, so it's okay. The skirmishers are their range of fire is actually only over here, so it might be valuable to start to taunt them a little bit here. All right, they're starting to take a few more kills now. Almost we're firing at max range basically. Right, that's caused the skirmishers to run away for some reason. We're just going to taunt them a little bit. And there it is. So run away. Right, that's caused their line to break a bit. Let's just fire on them real quick. What we're doing is we're basically just keeping to cycle the fire again and again.
Horsemen! Ready for war! Full gallop! We're sitting ducks here!
Just try and expose them a little bit, bit by bit.
Right order!
Is there anyone who's exposed or doesn't have a shield on the front line? No, now we'll just keep firing on those Carol Spearmen. Thing is, the AI is basically just constantly trying to pull back. Okay, they're in wedge. Alright, here we come. Here it comes. Now we'll fire on the levy spear infantry. We get some kills here. Here they come. See if we can get one volley on these guys.
We're taking fire! Spearman!
Here it comes. Get some good shots on this. Right, they did not do much of a charge there. Okay, next up, we're going to fire on these levy spear infantry. Yeah, they're dead. So they're now fighting against my spearmen. And we're getting some really nice shots on these guys as they... Okay, now they're in melee. Now they're in archer defense again. Are they? They are, yeah. Okay, so the skirmishers have now retreated to the rear. So we can now fire on these guys. Oh, never mind. They're being morons and retreating their cavalry again. Oh, buddy, what are you doing? You're going to take a bunch of shots for no reason. Look at that. Right, their cavalry now doesn't exist. Cool. We basically took nothing for that. We're playing this very strategically. I don't want to take casualties, basically. Keep up your fight, guys. Okay, and they're doing it again. Let's see if we can get, like, one volley on these guys. We're just going to keep trying to test them a little bit. Nice. What are they doing? There they are. They're just sticking to a charge. Now we're going to move our cavalry up to scare them. There we go. They've done a very bad charge there. Oh, Jesus. Don't get involved. Right, calm down now. Don't get stuck in, you morons. Right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna cover our flanks over here. And we're gonna rotate these guys and bring the general up to the center.
State your orders. Up the pace, man.
Move our spearmen up as well.
Make them pay.
And now we're just going to start to coalesce around them. Oh shit, I didn't pay enough attention to my cavalry. Gonna take a couple kills there. That's okay. There we go. We broke their charge really nicely.
See, they flee before our
Alright, there we go. One in gigantic section dead.
Quick now! Steady, everyone! Bring them!
Keep up the fire on the elite sword infantry, because that's really what we gotta worry
The
about.
battle is turning in our favor.
Horsemen!
Good shit. We chased the cavalry down. And now we're gonna just sit here. Alright, now we're gonna need to get stuck in.
Our general is under attack.
Yeah, I know. Oh my god, they immediately come back into the fight. Why? Alright, let's engage these spearmen. Alright, go kill them. Now we're just gonna rush into these levy skirmishers. Turn off auto fire. Good. And now we're gonna chase down these guys. Make them break. Look at that. And then we'll just go wipe out them. And then we'll envelop these guys. There we go. Minimal casualties. Jesus. Look at that. We'll wipe out these levies. And we'll just keep up that flank. This was done expertly, I must say. Archers are in reserve. Alright, and now we'll just charge the cavalry, the general. Nice. Thing is, they're in a village, so they're all gonna die anyway. But you know, extra XP is extra XP, right? No one's fleeing. Oh, it's them saying that. That's cool. Cool. And then we'll go wipe out those guys of our cavalry. Look at that, no casualties in the cavalry, and then it's just basically we've done a perfect and classic envelopment right here. These guys are dead. They're broken, and it's just the general who's holding on really well here, but he is very shaken. And we'll just fully charge him. Completely enveloped him. Fighting super well, unfortunately. He is probably going to be getting the majority of the kills on their side. Yeah, they're in high threat, and they are routing. Beautiful. We'll just collapse on them. And make it so that they were never there. The archers are obviously sitting quietly and not doing anything to disrupt the play. There it is. They're entirely wiped out. Look at that. They were completely surrounded by, like, how many men? 3, 4, like 500 or 600 men completely surrounding them. We did a perfect envelopment there. I'm very pleased with that. Absolutely perfect envelopment. Decisive victory. Essentially no... We took 155 casualties. We had 2 self-casualties, which is irritating. It's kind of annoying. It'd be really nice if I could see who exactly took casualties, but 155 casualties, like, that's only like an 11% loss, whereas they lost literally everyone. Very effective combat. I could have done something a little bit better. I think one thing I would have done is I would have charged a little bit less early. The thing is that the skirmishers were proved a problem, because if I allow the skirmishers to continue fire on me, then they would have got a lot more kills than they did. At the moment, they only got about 43 kills, which is pretty good. Their archers actually got quite a few in those opening stages of combat, but they were necessary kills. And as we can see, the enemy general did get the majority of the kills on their team, of the units. He got 44 kills. But that was unfortunate. There was literally no other way to break him other than just by keeping arrow fire on him, and our arrows were just not good enough to do. They didn't have high enough missile damage to pierce their really good armor. Although it may seem intelligent to, fire arrows on the general, just remember that doesn't always work, because it just doesn't, because their armor and shields value is too high. Just collapsing on them and fighting with your own general. Look at that, my general is now 3 pips, and everyone's got a bunch of pips as well. Cavalry taking no casualties is amazing. Look at these kills, 185 kills for the cavalry. That is so impressive. Really good charging. These axemen did super well. So the spearmen, for the general, he was MVP, man. For only a couple casualties, like 7 or 8 deaths, they take 127. You know, one thing I used to like in Empire Total War is that when you had deaths, they would be wounded. And it's like, this number of troops were wounded, and they've come back. There we go. Decisive victory. And obviously, we're just going to occupy this. I don't know why I would ever sack it. It's my own town. And then they've actually leveled up as well. The general has indeed leveled up. And the thing with him is, siege is valuable. I'm tempted to get champion. He's already got so much command, though, because look at the command skill he has. Oh, Night Owl. Ooh, he's honorable. Cool. I should give loyalty as well. Scribe for local governor. Zeal. He has no zeal, actually. Local owned province and commander aura and unit morale when under siege and unit morale when general is nearby. I think some zeal would actually be pretty good for him. That'd be good. And then we'll just move him back to Manchester later. And apparently it means we have low loyalty. I'm guessing that's because estates are not handed out. Yeah. I will hand this to Edred, who just handled this. No, he's already got an estate. He's already got Lancaster. Oh, yes, no, he does, yeah. What? Wait, so what's not been given? Yeah, Edred already got one. What? What's the problem then? Why are you all pissed off? Say what? Yeah, these have all been given. Why are we all upset? Estates low? What? I've given all the estates. You dick. Ah, is it because I have too many for the king? Alright, let's give some to Thurbrand or Leifwin. Oswald. Let's give some to Cnut. Cnut's been spicy. There we go. Handing out some titles here and there and everywhere.
Our foes shall
All right, that's gonna be it for this episode, guys. In the very next episode, we're going to be moving up north to Babenberg to capture that. These guys are gonna rest for another turn. You know what I might do? I might actually recruit a couple extra dudes. Wow, look at this. They can definitely get a little stronger. Let's get that, and maybe some skirmishers. Yeah, some skirmishers I think would be a good shout. And one more spearman. There we go. Oh, that's too much food. I'll take off the spearman. Nice. Just have a small little raiding party, and that's gonna be great. So like I said, next episode, and I'll see you there. Bye-bye.